I don't know how any of you guys are going and going and going. I know you gotta be at the same level of mental health as me. Every day it's something new between the news and fucking stupid Biden. And this country's fucked. Every day we're spending more and more money. None of us are getting ahead. The rich people are the ones that are getting ahead. I'm tired of struggling. I've done everything I can. I'm trying to be a good man. I take care of my daughter. I take care of my wife. The best I can. I can't keep going. Every day it's something new. And then on top of that, as if you're not trying to spend money, you have to. And everything's expensive. I own a painting company. I still can't make it. I'm trying, man. I can't look at my daughter and my wife and know I'm failing. I'm fucking done. Everybody wake up. It's time to stand up. It's time to be tired of this. It's our turn to eat. I want to eat. I want my family to eat.
Yes, people have officially reached their breaking point. Biden leadership is causing this. When you take a look at what he is going through, is clearly telling you something, which at the end of this video, we are going to find out what exactly is going on. Something recently happened on The View. Rachel and Joy Behar, Trump would target them, take the view off air. I don't think anyone is safe. Okay, this is a new slogan Democrats are coming up with, to put fear into people. People should not fall for this, especially the mainstream media. They are trying to bring this, to, make people to be afraid of what is coming. I don't want to talk much. I'm going to play you that video so you can see exactly what is going on.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because there's been a lot of talk about Trump seeking retribution if he gets into office, for his legal troubles, for his personal troubles, for his hair, whatever. He always has somebody to blame, So you said recently that you thought that you, as an outspoken critic, could be a target yourself. Some people think that sounds overdramatic, but I'm right there with you. I think that he is so vindictive that he will go after however he has to, through the IRS maybe, or even or through sponsors to get us off the air maybe, or you. How seriously should we be taking that?
Well, so I was asked, am I worried about me? And my answer was, I'm worried about all of us. I'm no more worried about me than I am worried about everybody in the country. I think it's bad to have somebody saying, give me as much power as you can in this country so I can use it to go after other Americans. So I can use it to go after these subhuman internal enemies and I'll destroy them. Like, that's just not a good system for anybody. And I don't think anybody's safe if that's the sort of basis on which he wants to get more power.
Remember when
Yes, on another video, Rachel gauges on The View that Biden made US literally the envy of the world but need to run a better campaign.
Rachel, I want to ask you a provocative question because I respect your take on these things so much. You and I share the belief that Donald Trump's a threat to democracy, our institutions. I don't know that the stakes have been this high in modern history in a presidential election. Yet, I'm skeptical of polls. We all are. Trump continues to outperform Biden in key battleground states. Is there a world in which Democrats should have a backup plan for Joe Biden?
A backup plan.
If he needed to be replaced on the ticket. If we're 3 months out and Trump's still beating him in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Arizona, North Carolina.
I mean, I think the backup plan is run a better campaign, right? There's no reason that Joe Biden's record as a president is a very, very strong record. I mean, we are the economic envy of the world.
Right.
Doesn't mean our economy is perfect, but literally we are the envy of the world. We've got a better situation than anybody. We've got unemployment rates that we haven't seen in generations. We've got economic growth that any major country in the world would kill for.
Yeah, but that's not the information that they're getting on Fox.
But it's true. And so Biden hasn't been disqualified from running for the presidency by anything having to do with any of his performance. It's just that it's going to be a tough fight. Yeah. And so I think the backup plan is fight harder. Yeah. The backup plan is make sure you win the Senate. The backup plan is people should volunteer earlier and do more and give more money and do all of those things. And there's no reason, I think, to have it be, there be this fantasy that Biden's not the president and that Biden isn't the nominee. He is and he's going to be. And I think that's a fixed variable.
We've all been watching the Supreme Court, and they're, pretty ethically challenged, in my opinion, especially two of them. And even Roberts doesn't seem to be stepping up to control the... Is there anything we can do about it?
Roberts is the right point there. Right. John Roberts is probably the most important person in America right now when it comes to whether...
Yes, I understand. This question came up to her pertaining to what I've seen on social media, people saying, oh, Biden will be replaced, things like that. When you take a look at this article, Rachel, gosh, that President Joe Biden has a very, very strong record, but he needs to fight harder in his campaign. During a Tuesday visit to The View, Maddow dismissed the idea that there could be a replacement nominee on the ticket for 81-year-old Biden. Alyssa Farah Griffin cited some of the president's poor polling and asked Maddow if there could be a backup plan for the presumptive Democrat Party nominee. Maddow argued that America's economy had made it the envy of the world and Biden campaign need to say their message better. Okay, she said like this: Biden is not focused, to say I've done this, I've done that. They are more focused on going after Trump, cutting clips out of context, to contradict Trump. That is what they are focused on, to attack Trump. I don't know if they realize that this strategy they put forward is not working out. They should change it. They use this throughout the PUSA. They keep going up for Trump, but they seem not to be saying it. Sending out influencers on different social media platforms to attack Trump, which is insane. At a certain point, I thought they could actually see what is going on because Trump is not even going harder, to attack Biden like the way I thought. He is passing his mission. This is what I would do. This is what. That is all going to places Republicans have never been. So Democrats, they should rethink. Attacking Trump, doing this, doing that. We saw the numerous indictment. It still didn't work out. So what is the way forward? Now talking about the economy, totally lies. What they portray every day, oh, the economy is this. Then why is it that people keep crying on social media like the man at the beginning of this video? If things were good, we would not see that, right? That is a question that passes through my mind on a daily basis.
What could have been, what should have been my fantasy. This isn't, this isn't a fantasy.
A couple of weeks ago, I said, I don't think it's too late.